These past 4 years in this country have been nothing short of extraordinary. This experience has been incredible, and I, like everyone else, have picked up a wealth of experience along the way. I kept what helped and got rid of the practices that didn't make sense anymore. Certainly, I am a better person for having experienced all these things. The question of whether or not it was worthwhile to relocate to a foreign country is one I ask myself frequently. After all, there is so much we can learn from being immersed in a completely new culture. One of the reasons I've recently come to appreciate living in this country is the convenience of getting around to see new places. It's no secret that I have developed a newfound appreciation for time spent in nature, and living in Europe has made it possible for me to visit a wide variety of breathtaking locations that I never would have thought to visit before.
If I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter?
Living abroad will expose you to unexpected circumstances or perspectives that have strong cultural roots.
Is it maybe because I never knew?
For instance, learning that cycling is the most widely used form of public transportation in the Netherlands, or discovering that German Sundays are considered quiet days and require silence.
We'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now.
People's customs, beliefs, and cultures will vary locally, and it may be uncomfortable to adjust to these differences. But the best way to integrate is to adjust to these novel circumstances. Also keep in mind that adapting does not mean modifying your own beliefs or routines in order to please others. It simply entails showing consideration for others and being accommodating. In Berlin, you will find cafes, homes, bakeries, coffee shops, and even offices flaunting a variety of plants sitting beautifully next to the window. They follow you as you walk down the street, peering at you the whole time. The easy availability of plants in this country has really stoked my passion and love for plants. Regardless of the climate, I have access to an incredible variety of plants. I can't speak for other countries, but in Germany and especially in Berlin, there are countless nurseries and garden centers where one can while away hours doing nothing but staring at lush greenery. I wanted to talk about a little something while I was making this healthy snack for everyone. When I first came to this country, all of my complaints revolved around how exhausting and never-ending household chores were. Later on, I realized that I couldn't see clearly because I was so focused on escaping my responsibilities that I couldn't see the forest for the trees. If you've read the book Atomic Habits, you already know how little consistent habits can have a significant impact on our lives. The power of habits is amazing, and that was precisely what was missing from my life. With time, our body and brain don't even realize how much work has been accomplished because of these habits. Now, the fundamental tasks such as vacuuming and doing the dishes are completed without my brain ever noticing the effort involved. Being a housewife in India was very different from what I'm experiencing here in Germany. I don't think there is such a thing as homemaker outside of India or at the very least Europe. Instead, everyone chips in to keep the household running smoothly.
I keep hoping that I'll change. Yes, I believe I'll be a saint. And I'll keep myself from feeling with the pictures that I paint, but I keep on losing in till I've lost the only thoughts that keep me sane.
What I thought housewives were like in India no longer applies here. There is no one here who stays at home to take care of the house. Distribution of roles and responsibilities is the simplest way to get things going in a household like ours, and I believe that all members of the family have a major, if not equal, role to play in making this happen.
And I do my best to block the thoughts and hope they disappear, but I'll keep on losing it. Oh, I'll keep on losing it.
However, there are times when initiative is required, and those are the times when I become the de facto leader in the kitchen and to a lesser extent around the house. I now see my family and my own life through new eyes, thanks to my time spent abroad. Somewhere with time and as the need arises, I guess we all pick up skills, but I never would have thought I'd enjoy cooking as much as I do now. I've become a much more educated eater, and my appreciation for Indian cuisine or really any kind of home cooking has grown immensely. Thanks to my time spent outside of India, I've added countless new recipes to my collection.
Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay.
I've realized after coming here that financial planning and budgeting are not just the responsibility of one person in the household. I've been picking up on this topic more and more, and I guess budgeting and handling finances for the home was a small step to take in that direction. A lot of you have asked me how I manage my finances living abroad, and I intend to make a separate video on that. So keep a lookout for the same. Hint hint, it involves an Excel sheet.
I'm thinking about old times.
Moving abroad does not automatically guarantee a life of ease and perfection. It's undeniable that homesickness is a constant, and that there are times when we long for the familiar faces of back home, vendors who can speak our own language.
Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again.
Sometimes hunting for items in the market that one is already familiar with, such as our Indian ethnic prints or handmade items. Making the most of all the time here will ensure that I leave with positive associations.
Only way to get myself home again.
If you have any specific questions about life here, feel free to ask in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them in an upcoming video. I'm hoping you can relate with me. See you all next week. Here's Home Gupshup signing off.